Welcome to this guided sitting meditation with our breath being the focus of the practice. We'll be sitting for 30 minutes, so it is important that you find a place where you will not be interrupted. I will be guiding you through this sitting meditation, and I will ring the bell 3 times at the end of this formal practice. The sitting meditation starts with a sense of supporting the spine in an erect, lifted, and dignified manner, whether you are sitting on a chair or on the floor. Taking time to adjust your position in a way that supports the ability to be awake and attentive. Here we are taking time to adjust the posture. If you are sitting on a chair, you may be adjusting the depth of your seat so that your feet are comfortably flat on the floor, and allowing the buttocks to have a sense of solid contact with whatever you are sitting on. The knees are apart and uncrossed, the hands resting comfortably in a position that feels right for you. Then allowing your eyes to close if that feels right. And now, releasing the muscles of the face, the jaw, the tongue, throat, your cheeks, eyebrows, forehead, behind the ears, your head and neck and shoulders. Softening as best you can as you settle into this sitting position. Because we can get so easily lost in thoughts and feelings, we are going to be gently bringing our attention to the breath as a way to anchor us. So now, taking the next few moments to become aware of breathing, just as it is. There is no hurry. Where are you most aware of breathing? Nostrils, the ribs, the belly area? Choosing to bring your attention to where you can best sense your breathing right now. We are learning to rest awareness on each unfolding breath. So here we are sitting, paying attention as best we can, and breathing. As the body comes to stillness, it is likely that you will notice various sensations, sounds, thoughts, and feelings. You are just letting those be in the background as you continue to focus on the rhythm of your breathing for the moment, allowing your attention to rest on each in-breath and each out-breath. For the full extent of each in-breath and the full length of each out-breath, just giving yourself time to settle into this seated posture as you allow yourself to hold your breathing in awareness. If you have become aware of thoughts, then choosing to bring the attention gently back to your breathing as a way to return awareness to the here and now. So here we are, sitting and gently paying attention to our breath, without trying to make the breath anything more than it already is. Now, when you feel reasonably settled on awareness of the breath, intentionally allow the awareness to expand around the breath to include a sense of physical sensations throughout the whole body. We are widening the awareness as you sit here to embrace the body as a whole while allowing the breath to recede into the background. We are paying attention to all bodily sensations, quietly and gently opening to all that is as you sit here breathing. Including all sensations from the body that might be arising in this moment, allowing the sensations just as they are. Being still aware of your breathing in the back of your mind, along with experience of the body just as it is right now. Perhaps there is not much to notice in the body right now, and so bringing your attention to that. Sometimes, when attending to the breath and the body, it can be helpful to reconnect to specific contact points as a way to stay present and grounded. You can notice if your spine is still being held erect, revisiting the contact that buttocks have with a chair or whatever you are sitting on, the contact of the feet with the floor, and the hands resting on the thighs or any other position. So we are continuing to pay attention to the body moment by moment. Every time you find that your attention has wandered away, which it will, kindly acknowledging that it has wandered away and gently escorting your awareness back to the breath. No need for further judgment, just this breath in this moment, starting with this new breath again. And once you are fully aware of your breath, then gently widening your awareness to include the body as a whole again. As best you can, keeping things simple, gently attending to the actuality of sensations throughout your body from one moment to the next. Some sensations are pleasant, some are unpleasant or neutral. They tend to come and go, so we are giving them space and holding the experience in an open, gentle awareness. Sometimes sensations from the body can be strong as the body is held in this still posture. Over time, a variety of different sensations can be revealed, such as tension, pain, heaviness, heat, or cold. Being curious about what is arising, softening and releasing as best you can. Turning the awareness towards the experience just as it is right now, without judging. And noticing if the experience changes, if it stays the same, intensifies, lessens, or goes away. If the sensations become difficult to stay present with, then returning to observing the breath, bringing your breath to the forefront of your consciousness, becoming aware of where in the body you most easily notice your breath, your nostrils, at the back of your throat, perhaps noticing the gentle movement of the ribs or your belly as you breathe in and out. We are being present for the whole length of each breath, as if we are floating on the ocean, riding the gentle waves of our breath. Sitting in this stillness, looking for nothing, but remaining aware of all sensations in the field of experience. If the intensity of the sensations continues to be difficult, you may want to use these times to experiment with intentionally bringing the focus of awareness into the region of intensity and, as best you can, explore with gentle and wise attention the detailed pattern of sensations there. What precisely do the sensations feel like? Where exactly are they? Do they vary over time or from one part of the region of intensity to another? Not so much thinking about it as just feeling it. You may want to use the breath as a vehicle to carry awareness into such regions of intensity, breathing in to them. It is perfectly okay to move your body during the sitting meditation, but first, forming the intention to move your body, and then very deliberately and slowly moving it, all the while noticing any and all bodily sensations that might be arising. Once settled into a new position, first noting any changes in sensations. Did it disappear, lessen, or perhaps not changed much? When your attention is finally released from the body sensations arising in that specific region, you may try reconnecting with the awareness of the movements of the breath and gently opening your awareness again to include the body as a whole. Once you have gathered yourself in this way, allowing the awareness to expand once more, so it includes a sense of sensation throughout the body. In this way, we are learning to be curious about the sensations arising in our bodies and at the same time being aware of our breathing, allowing each in-breath to bring in vitality and life, and each out-breath an opportunity to soften and let go. So here we are, adopting a kind, gentle, and open curiosity to all sensations and experiences, regardless of their nature. And now, releasing the awareness from the body as a whole and returning back to the breath as a focus of attention. Allowing the awareness to rest on each in and each out breath, moment by moment. As you continue to sit here, being with your breath in this attentive and open way, you may notice how thoughts and emotions can enter into your awareness. So we can pay attention to them, not looking to make them anything other than they are, but simply noting them. You may notice how one thought leads to another, and how easy it is to be carried away by thinking. Perhaps as you give yourself time to observe the thoughts, the mind will settle and quiet a little, and you might bring your attention to that. This is a practice that is asking for an open-hearted, gentle attentiveness to be present to each moment, with all sensations and thoughts, without judgment. If you find yourself lost in a stream of thoughts, congratulate yourself. You have just woken up. Gently noting where your mind went and kindly bringing your attention back to your breath. There's always a new breath waiting for you. Just remembering we are returning to paying attention to our breathing again and again as a way to be present and open to a kind-hearted sense of being. So here you are, allowing the breath to be an anchor, staying at this state of non-doing. And now for the remaining time, allowing the awareness and the attention to include whatever sensation arises, whether from the body or from thoughts and feelings. If thoughts come, we can be present. If body sensations, then the experience from the body. If breathing, then breathing. If your mind wanders away 1,000 times, you can gently escorting it back to your breath 1,000 times. You might imagine a gentle stream in front of you, carrying different color of leaves. They are just floating and coming and going, just like the thoughts and emotions in your mind, or different body sensations in your body. They're just coming and going, and you're just watching, not doing anything, just being there, watching. And so, as we come to the end of this sitting meditation, congratulate yourself for taking time to do this practice and fully participating in the experiences of this practice as it unfolds over time. You are complete and whole. Now, when you hear the bells, allowing the eyes to open if they have been closed, letting the gaze be soft and moving into this moment, becoming aware of this place, your body, your breathing, and then to move the body in whatever way feels comfortable to you right now.